Hello, everybody. How you doing? Been a bit. I say as it's only been since Thursday. I do really hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone has had a good weekend. It's been relaxing. Mine has been mostly relaxing. Had some stress. There was some stress. But that was mostly just yesterday and doing a lot of work around the house that exhausted me. Which is why my weekend stream wasn't yesterday and it's today. Also, there's the fact that my wife and I have agreed to swap off days on putting our daughter to sleep. Now, I know that sounds terrible, like, oh my god, I haven't been doing it. Yeah, we both admit we dropped the ball in that one. Our daughter is programmed that her mother is the only one that can do that. So we need to fix that. So, yesterday I actually put her to sleep. It was fine. She was not happy that it wasn't her mother doing it, but is what it is. She's going to have to just deal with it. Because if we can't get her to be okay with me putting her down, she sure as hell ain't going to be okay with babysitters. So, yeah, that had to happen. Besides that, yeah, that's really it. I did a bunch of work trying to fix my dishwasher. That very quickly went sideways. I have no idea what the hell I'm looking at. And then there was also the fact that because we don't have a dishwasher, our dishes pile up extremely fast because we are a family of 3 now. And yeah, there's a lot. So like my daughter just tears through her bottles so quickly. And it feels like 9 times out of 10 she's not even taking like anything out of them. It's wild. But anyway, it also led me to think if we're doing the trade-off thing, once we're more settled in it, there's a possibility streams might start coming back more regularly, like either 3 days, maybe even the full 4. That is out of ways. We need to settle this. But the big announcement that I'm making is I do not believe I am going to continue doing 2 games. If I'm only streaming like twice a week, I think it's better if I just have 1 game on my schedule at a time. Because with the friend lock stepping in, Spyro should have been done already. Through and through, Spyro should have been done. But a lot of my weekends I've been busy. I've also had the friend lock happening as well, even though it's been a while. But like I started Spyro 1. Oh Lord, when did I start that? Let me check my channel quickly. So videos, did I start you here yet? No, I had not started there yet. So we'll go live. Yeah, it's been a month since I started Spyro 1. And the thing is with that, I 100% should have been done with the entire trilogy because it's my weekend game. I was doing those twice a weekend. But a lot of things have been getting in the way. So, when I am finished with Spyro 3, since I am on a Souls kick, Dark Souls will take over. And I will probably dive straight into Dark Souls 2 after I finish Dark Souls 1. I have other promises that I've made in terms of streams. I do have the one streamer Iggy made, and I do want to do a co-op playthrough of Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. So me and them will figure that out and see what works best. It might be that it becomes a weekend stream, just because they are they're in the UK. So my time of normal streaming doesn't work for them, but their normal time for streaming is noon for me. So me and them need to talk that out, figure something out. I'll reach out to them hopefully this week. But yeah, once Year of the Dragon is done, I am done doing multiple games. until such a time as I can reliably do 4 streams again, or reliably do 3 streams. So, I think that's fair. I think that should be fine, right? Either way, let's play some Spyro. We got the final Spyro, the final game that Insomniac made for Spyro. Which, personally, not my favorite. I do still believe that it is still a really freaking good game. All right. Give me a second. The reason I was having technical issues, and I'm not sure how well this is working, is because... Where the hell are you? There it is. It's not recognizing Year of the Dragon for me. Like, on that main menu you guys just saw, Year of the Dragon is supposed to be there. It's not. So, I can only hope that it's perfectly fine here. Does this feel dark, or is this just me going crazy? Clipper, I feel like I need to smack you for that one, but I can appreciate a bad joke when I see one. Well, thankfully you're not Inferno, so... You know what? I'm gonna go with Moneybags. Because why not? Also, where are all the female dragons? Like, did all the guys give birth to these eggs? If so, holy hell. Why did she turn around?
We managed to capture the eggs, Your Highness. Every last one.
Excellent. Maybe you will amount to something after all. Now, go guard the tunnels. Stop anyone from coming through.
I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense. Or they're like frogs and they can just change their... And you know, when an ecosystem needs it, they can just go ahead and change whenever they want.
Where are the eggs?
The holes came out on the other side of the dragon worlds. We found some of the eggs, but they were too heavy to carry back.
The other side of the world? The Forgotten Worlds. Spyro, you'll have to go. Nobody else can fit down the holes. Yeah, come on, let's go!
Hunter, you are legitimately a hindrance on this journey.
Find the eggs and bring them back, Spyro. You're our only chance.
You got it.
Yes. I've been playing just a ton of Souls games lately, so like this feels good for me. Like, you know, just a nice, relaxing game. Also, I want to see how far I can get before triggering Bianca. Oh, no, she triggers right up here.
Hi, Spyro.
Yeah, I'm fully aware. I mean, that's fair. Like, this is my third. I started with Spyro 1. And, like, I have played... I can now say, thanks to this channel, I have played every single Spyro game made. At least in terms of... You went backwards. At least in terms of, like, console games. I've played every single one. I haven't played every single handheld, only because... a lot of them are just The Legend of Spyro, but, you know, on the go.
So, you're the one in charge of rescuing the eggs, huh? How sad. Look here, Dragon. If you know what's good for you, you'll turn around and crawl back up that hole you came through. Those eggs belong to us now, and I've hidden them in places you'll never find in 1,000 years. Besides, even if you could find an egg, our expertly trained armies will dispose
Easy
of the
joke,
egg
but like the
back.
first one is
Do I make
literally
myself
sitting out in the
clear?
middle of nowhere.
If I find you here again,
Or
I'm
out in
going
the
to
out
be
in the open.
Very angry.
Not out in the middle of
And
nowhere,
you won't
dumbass.
like me when I'm angry.
Okay, legitimately though, I fucking love Bianca. You know, and I will say, while the Sorceress is both my favorite and my least favorite villain in the OG trilogy, and that has so much to do with the fact that, one, she's a threat, more so than Ripto or Nasty Nork ever were, and two,
Yo, Spyro,
like,
I just
her
found one of
boss
those
fight
portal
sucks.
thingamajiggies that leads to a different world, but you'll have to glide to get across to it. Press the X button to jump, then press the X button again.
Yeah, I don't need... Okay, so Cloud Spires is open to me right away.
I saw something shiny in that cave over there.
Yeah, I know how to hover. Alright, Cloud Spires is giving me my first level because I don't want to have to go back to Sunny Villa.
I almost forgot. I found this egg.
Cold Train. Yeah, when it comes to levels that have a like I said, this is my third one. I had already done so much between 1 and 2 that, like, 3, everything felt natural. I still wasn't great. I don't think we 100% a Spyro game until after the third one came out. But still, we eventually did. Like, as a kid, I'm pretty sure Spyro was the first game I ever 100%. Which is why I always do 100% runs. I never go for speed runs. Like, I did an any percent speed run for Spyro 1, and, like, that was fun. No, it just disappears, huh? Okay. Fine. I see how it is. Alright, how much are you asking for Sheila? I think it's like 300. I don't think there's 300 in this level, though.
My,
Oh, there might be.
how funny to see you here. Why, I haven't seen you since...
Oh, yeah,
we
Meek
defeated
has been playing that,
Ripto
hasn't she?
Avalar. Well, my business went into a slump
I'm
after
sorry,
you
when
left,
we
so I
defeated
came
Avalar?
here
Who the
and
hell is
struck up
we,
a nice
Moneybags?
deal with
You
the
just
local
robbed me.
sorcerers. Lovely woman she is. Seems to be very fond of dragons, too.
What? That's weird.
The sorceress has asked me to guard Sheila the kangaroo. I suppose if you had a bit more money, I'd be willing to let her escape. Then you could keep her for a pet or something.
$300. Okay. Yeah, no, I'll be able to pay for her before I even leave leave the homeworld. Exactly. God, Uncle Phil was like the TV dad for me. Like, I was never much for sitcoms when I was younger, so like Bob Saget and all that never was much of anything for me. But I watched a lot. Okay, so he teleported.
I see an egg.
But I watched a lot of Fresh Prince, so I gotta turn this down. Like it's actually really loud in my ear. I watched a lot of Fresh Prince, and Uncle Phil just, especially as I got older, was just great. Come on. There you go. Hitting all the wrong buttons. And honestly, one of my favorite favorite moments on sitcom TV is from Fresh Prince. Even though my favorite sitcom, actually, is it count as a sitcom? I guess it kind of does. Sitcoms kind of faded out. Well, Scrubs is my favorite TV show, and I am loving the revival on Disney Plus and Hulu. I will say that my favorite scene in TV came from Fresh Prince. And it is the scene where Will's dad walks out on him. And Will Smith he gives such a performance. And Phil is just standing there, adding so much to it just by being silent and letting Will air it all out. And it just, I'll tear up. I'll tear up. It's good. The acting is on point for both of them. Honestly, like, this is one of those moments where Uncle Phil wasn't angry at Will. He wasn't upset or anything. Although, don't get me wrong, those moments are absolutely fucking hilarious. But no, this was just Will got abandoned by his dad again. And he was hurt. He was destroyed. And Uncle Phil, being the guy that he is, was there for him. And funny enough, apparently, Will Smith said this in an interview. He was worried about how to do that scene because he's never really done super emotional scenes. And he's never had confidence in them. So he was really worried about doing that scene with James Avery. And I guess James just told him, like, all you can do is go out there and act. Oh, dude, it's so good. It is so good. Will's dad is such a piece of shit. And it is heartbreaking. But, oh my god, I'm missing a 5. But yeah, like I'm missing 2 gems at least. But anyway, Will's like, hey, how do I do this? You got any advice? And James Avery advice is just go out there and act. Like that's all I can tell you to do. There is no right answer, there's no wrong answer. And he told him just go out and do his best. So he goes out there and Will Smith gives one of my absolute favorite performances, and the scene ends with the two of them hugging, and Will says that while hugging, James Avery whispered into his ear, "That's acting," and even Will says it's one of his favorite moments with James Avery.
I'm getting paid a fortune to keep Sheila the kangaroo locked up. The pesky animal must have been causing a lot of trouble for that poor sorceress. I suppose I could act.
But I've always been a fan of those really
you
super
would maybe
emotional
say
moments like that in a show, because to me, any any actor can do angry, any actor can do jolly, and you know, any actor can just deliver lines. But when you are able to sell an emotion, like sadness, like despair, to me that's a mark of a great actor. And in my opinion, that was proof that Will Smith knew exactly how to act. While I've lost respect for him over the years, and I don't look at him in quite the same light, don't get me wrong, I'm a 90s kid. Men in Black was my shit. I still think he's a fantastic actor. Like, the reason that, like, the show Scrubs is my favorite show is because they have emotional moments that, and they have them just right. They hook you. They'll hook you with certain characters, and they will break your heart with that same character a few episodes later. And the moments where the characters, where JD is sad, Turk, even Dr. Cox, when they're down, the actors just kill those moments. Like, there is my favorite one of my favorite episodes of Scrubs. It's effectively a two-parter where in the first part, Dr. Cox makes a call that ends up killing 3 patients, and he spirals. And the next episode is all about everyone trying to get him out of that spiral, and every single character is having these moments where they're trying their damnedest. Is he actually in Mean Girls? That I didn't know. He is the dad in the show The Middle. But and honestly, Neil. Oh, really? Huh, that's cool. No, he's another one. He also had some good. I've actually never. I've seen plenty of clips, so I know for a fact that I would like it. And funny enough, one of my classmates that I graduated with, she worked as a crew member on the Middle, and she's met Neil Flynn, and apparently the reputation of being the janitor follows him, and he finds, by the sounds of it, he found it funny. Yeah, no, she moved out to L.A. and actually was working. I don't know what she's doing now. I don't really follow my former classmates as much anymore. Like, if they're not the ones that I currently hang out with, I don't know shit. But yeah, no, it's like I said, just mark of a true actor to me is not selling me funny, not selling me angry, selling me sad. Because if you can get a reaction out of me, you done good, kid. And Scrubs will absolutely get that from me. Hey, why not? Might be a nice surprise for him. Funny enough, my best friend from high school, I still hang out with. He was actually my best man at my wedding. But I did have another friend that I hung out with a shit ton as well. I haven't talked to him in a while. Last time I talked to him, unfortunately, was him telling me, and trigger warning for depressing shit, was him telling me that one of our classmates sadly passed away. It was a classmate that I personally did not care much for. He was he was a bit of a dick, but still though, he was my age. It was a tragic accident, sounds like, with a 4-wheeler, and that one hit, and I was like, oh shit. Ironically enough, his name was Phil, and he is the only Phil I've ever met, and I really fucking hated him by the end of high school, which is why it's hilarious to me that Phil became a meme name on my channel. Anyway, let's watch Moneybags get his ass whooped.
I hope you appreciate this favor I'm doing in letting you out.
That's good of you, mate. No hard feelings, eh?
Right. After all, I'm just doing my job.
Oh, considering you're the one who gave me the name Phil. It's fine. It's just hilarious that the name of, you know, someone I really didn't care for ended up being a meme on my channel. It's great.
Used to rule this entire world, you know. Then all of a sudden you left. Whew.
Dragons used to live here?
Didn't you know? They say it was over 1,000 years ago, I think.
And they just left?
Yeah, and the weird thing is, after they left, all the magic in the world just sort of went with them. I mean, they say this world used to have magic coming out the wazoo. Flying ships, singing forests, wishing stones, you name it. But when the dragons left, it all just dried up.
Is that
I don't want to say that there's a reason to hate, like, that all Phils are bad, but, like, you and I are 2 for 2 for personal ones that we knew that we didn't like.
Anytime you like.
And we can't use Uncle Phil as an example of a good Phil because he's fictional. Hold on, did that say it was saving to Spyro 1?
Thanks again, Spyro.
No, okay,
Now I
never
have to
mind. It
find
said
out what that
slot 1.
nasty sorceress has done to my home while I was locked up.
Fair enough.
Hiya, Sheila. While you are gone, a bunch of Rhinox kicked us out of our houses.
Bro, you're not even blinking. Your eyes are just shrinking.
Pete and I are working on a clever plan to take them back.
You know, a lot of people don't care for the animal friends. But, like, I actually genuinely enjoy playing as 3 of them. The one I don't like playing as is Agent 9. In this. In Reignited, he's so much better. Why did I kick that? Oh yeah, the blink squint is actually is nice.
Home at last.
It's
Yeah,
nostalgic.
I was saving this to make an omelet, but I think you deserve it more.
Okay, I forgot someone actually made an omelet joke like pretty immediately in this game. So the fact that I literally named this, I forget which one. Oh yeah, on YouTube I named it trying to make an omelet. So, I mean 6 eggs. That's a hell of an omelet so far. I was bound to get hit eventually. But also, this is the first level I've done, so. You. Okay, that's kind of funny. Also, Spies in Disguise, genuinely a good movie. Like, my wife and I enjoyed the hell out of it. I forget why we ended up watching it. It just popped up. And, yeah, it was good. Also, yes, the slap is why I've lost some respect for him. That whole situation was insane between him and Chris Rock.
Hey Sheila, let's play on.
Don't get me wrong, I can appreciate wanting to defend your
on Billy's house, okay?
you can defend your wife.
The last time he butted me off the cliff.
Defending your wife, yeah, that's cool. I like that. Go for it. I would do the same. Problem. He was laughing at the joke moments before. You can see him laughing as Chris Rock's going on. Oh, Lord, they are. Yeah, and Conan O'Brien's hosting. Oh, well, makes zero difference to me. I don't pay attention to that shit.
If you ever
I mean, yeah, my problem with the Oscars is, and I shared this on Bluesky, is the people who actually choose the winners when they're looking at the nominees, they don't care about animation. They're going to pick K-Pop Demon Hunter not because it was the best one, but because it's just the one they've actually heard about. If that's even the case, it might be something else because, oh, we heard about this one, so clearly this is the popular one, right? It's why Frozen won. Like, they actually the one guy outright admitted, yeah, I didn't watch any of them, but my kid was obsessed with Frozen, so I picked that one. And it's like, dude, your job is to literally watch movies, and you're gonna do that? You're gonna admit you didn't do your fucking job? If I admitted that, you know what would happen? My ass is fired. And hell, I'm union, so like you know it's a fuck up. Yes. My father's one of those. Like, don't get me wrong. Again, love the man to death. Deepest respect for him and for everything he's done in his life. He can fuck right off with that attitude. He has never liked the fact that my brother and I watch cartoons. He has actually, admittedly, it was when I was without a job, he would actually, wait a sec. Anyway, if he came home and saw me watching a cartoon or something, like if I wasn't job hunting at the time, or like I had finished for the day, yeah, no, he would speak up and take a jab at the fact that, oh my god, why are you're watching a cartoon? Seriously? It's like, yeah, it's called relaxing, dude. Have you ever heard of it? Like, I enjoy media regardless of what it is. I'm gonna watch something, I'm gonna fucking enjoy it. And yeah, most of what I enjoy are cartoonish video games and actual cartoons. One of my all-time favorites, my absolute favorite series for TV is Transformers. I fucking hate the live-action Transformers. Give me a cartoon Transformer any day. And I guarantee that drives him mad. But of course, that's just my father. Thankfully, my mother is on mine and my brother's side of just enjoy whatever the hell you enjoy. Like, that's not hard. That's simple to do. So usually if he starts giving shit, she'll speak up like, yeah, what's the big deal? Like, there was the, what was it? The one time I was watching Muppets. I forget what Muppets I was watching, but I was watching Muppets. My dad came in, saw me and my mom sitting there watching it, and he looks at me and says, are you seriously watching the Muppets? My mom whipped her head around to him and says, and what's wrong with that, with the Muppets? He walked away. The man is smart. He knows when he's not gonna win.
Oh my, Oh my. Can you help us? Hordes of ferocious Rhinox have overrun our town and kidnapped the mayor.
No, it's one of the funniest damn things. And don't get me wrong, my dad is a guy who doesn't usually back down. It's one of the things I really deeply respect about him, is that he'll stand up for anything, and he will respect you if you can stand up to him. And unfortunately, I do struggle with that with him. He is like the only person in the world I struggle against. I will be able to make a coherent argument and demolish anyone else. If it's my father, nope. It's just no. There's something about the way the man looks at me. I'm just like, no, I'm not winning this. And the funny thing is, my wife has told me I have that look. And she's like, no, you genuinely look exactly like your father at times. And I'm like, I don't know how to take that. I take it well, honestly. Like I said, I respect the hell out of the man. And I love the fact that he's able to, you know, he's got that attitude. And the thing is, like, even though, yes, I'm saying the man can be intimidating, the man, I struggled to be able to speak up with him sometimes. It doesn't change the fact that that man backs me no matter what my decisions are. And that's literally all I care about. And I hate to say that I am lucky to have a parent that does that. Because, my God, it's becoming more and more common that parents just don't fucking step up anymore. I've got a daughter. I never want her to say once that I dropped the ball with her. I mean, that's fair. There's also nothing wrong with having that attitude of like, hey, I know for a fact that this is not something I'm going to win. My dad welcomes in debates for the sake of he likes it that way. He likes having conversations, and he likes it if you can convince him. Because he'll listen and respect anyone's opinions if they can back them up. And me, yeah, most of the time, yeah, I can easily enough back up my opinion. The problem is, he was a stern father. He was tough as needed, but my brother learned how to handle when he's being stern. I never did, and it's bitten me in the ass as an adult. And again, oh yeah, no, when it comes to stubborn people, my dad is more than willing to walk away. He knows how, or in the case of his brother, poke the bear. Him and his brother, the middle brother of the three, he is the youngest. The two of them stand on opposite sides on a lot of things. And my uncle being very far to one side, I'm not going to say which side's which or any of that crap. That's not for me. But my father will poke the fuck out of that bear every time, to the point my mom just tells him, shut up, don't do it.
Maybe I can find some peace and quiet at the top of the tower.
Alas, I have lost my love, guarded by evil Rhinox at the top of yonder tower. Can you rescue her for me?
So parents becoming negligent has become apparent. I mean, yeah, and also I'm trying to figure out, did you make a pun there? Do I need to slap the shit out of you? But yeah, I have actually been, I've had people get pissed at me because I had parents. Oh god. Yeah, I've legitimately, like, I've talked about my family and how my parents were and how my brother and I, we were very lucky. We were privileged. My parents were very well off and we were able to get some nice shit. People have tried to make me feel guilty for that. And I'm just like, no. My father was successful, and he did with it what, in my opinion, you should do with it. Hell, he runs his own frickin' business now, and it was one of the best jobs I ever had. It's just, I don't like working for my father. Although, it is the job that tore apart my finger. Yeah, that part sucked. Which I don't know if I ever told you. Did I ever tell you guys that I met my left middle finger met the business end of a table router? Because it did. It did. I have most of my feeling back in that finger. I didn't lose the finger, but I did almost lose the tip of it. I wish I was joking. I mean, you say ouch, but I legitimately didn't feel it. Like, it happened. And, I was working for my dad. This was after COVID and after I was laid off from my previous job. No. I mean, to be fair, whenever I held up my hand to anyone, like, if I made a fist, I was automatically flipping someone off. But, yeah, after COVID hit and I lost my job, I was desperate looking for other jobs. I dealt with some bullshit. I dealt with a lot of bullshit. I got scammed out. More money than I cared to think about. Like, I'm going to say I lost over $4,000. I'm going to leave it at that. To a scam. That money, poof, gone. Never seeing it again. They can't, there's nothing to be done. So that part sucks. But this went on for a while of me not having anything, and eventually it turned out my father was struggling to be able to hire anybody. And so my mom brought up, like, hey, your dad needs help. You need a job. Would you consider working for him? And I says, you know what? Yeah, I'll give him a call real quick. I'll see what it is, see what he wants me to do. And I called him up and I asked him, and I was like, when do you want me in? He says, come in tomorrow. I was like, all right. And like, is this interviews? No, this is a yes or no. Will you work for me? And I says, yeah, I will. Just let me know what I need to do. And yeah, he treated it like, you know, the only thing is we just skipped over an interview only because, like, he's seen my work ethic and he knew I was desperate for money and he was desperate for someone to work for him. And I ended up just doing a bunch of grunt work in the shop. He runs a he makes machine parts for the big three automotive companies. I don't know how much more I can say than that, but that's what he does. So I was working out in the shop where the parts are assembled. And I was just doing standard grunt work around there. The things that no one else wants to do but needs to get done. Fine. Whatever. Easy enough job. Physically enjoyable because, like, I felt like I was actually getting fit while doing it. And it went that way for about 6 months. Me and my boss there actually became pretty good friends. We constantly were chatting throughout our throughout the shifts, and he was a lot of fun. I know he follows me on here, but I don't know if he even has been on Twitch in recent years. But then this was what, had I put in my 2 weeks yet? No, this was about 3 weeks. I had gotten the new job. I had gotten my current job, and I had been waiting to get my paperwork going and get all that flowing. And I was using the table router to clean up some parts that had been cut out. And as I'm pushing the part towards the blade caught a rough part of the plastic, slapped the plastic block out of my hand, but my hand was still doing the pushing motion towards the blade, and my finger went straight into the blade. And I just I pulled my hand back, gripped my finger as tightly as I could, and walked to the first aid kit. I didn't feel a thing, but I knew it was bad. And my boss, my supervisor, says to me, he's like, yeah, I was talking to Jay over there, and I'm hearing the buzzing, and I'm just hearing bzz, bzz, brr. Oh, that doesn't sound right. And then I saw you walking away, and I'm like, yeah, it sounds about right. That sounds like flesh to metal. So now it sliced the hell out of my finger. I couldn't feel it for... I still can't fully feel it. Like, most of the feeling is back, but there's spots on the tip of my finger that are just... There's nothing. It's a void. They didn't end up sewing it back together. I have a massive needle phobia, so I wanted to avoid that. They glued it back together, and now I have some ridiculous looking scars on my finger. I don't care. I did not want any kind of sutures. But oh my god, it was... Now I look back at it, it's hilarious. Because my wife's reaction to being told I'm at urgent care because I tore up my finger was, oh, I guess it finally happened. Because I was consistently coming home with fresh injuries while on this fucking job. I cut myself on so many pieces of sheet metal.
I've got a restraining order against him.
Like, there was the one time my dad had I forget how it ended up happening, but my dad had made a comment about people finding ridiculous ways to injure themselves on the job. And he used me as an example. And I started laughing, and I say, hey, to be fair, that could have happened to anyone. And legitimately it could have. So what had happened, it wasn't me tearing up my my middle finger. It was I was tightening something with a torque wrench there was a piece of sheet metal underneath the part that was going to be used to measure out the machine arms. And when I put the torque wrench on and I tightened it fully, my hand slipped off the wrench and I just outright punched the edge of the sheet metal, slicing a chunk of my hand. Oh, yes, Luke, the announcement was actually pretty simple. Once I'm done with Spyro 3, I'm going down to 1 game per week for my streams. Because I'm only streaming twice a week right now. Oh, I have to recollect those, that's right. Yeah, like, it just kind of feels like Spyro specifically is the reasoning why. Whenever I've had a hand injury, I'm always like, please. Yeah, I actually had that thought too. So you're not alone. And Clipper, I don't believe you have. But anyway, yeah, Luke, finishing my thought. Yeah, Spyro's just taken so damn long. And now I've got another long series in Dark Souls. So I'm going to finish Spyro 3. And then Dark Souls is going to take over both... every slot for streaming until I can get back to a normal 4 a week stream. And after Dark Souls, I will do Dark Souls 2. After Dark Souls 2, I need to talk to another streamer that I was going to do a playthrough of Peace Walker with.
Hi, Spyro. That means you're...
But I also have other games I had promised to my channel that I have not done. Fair enough. Yeah, I've been on these games for so long. Like, Spyro is not hard. Admittedly, I'm an hour in, and this is only the second level that I've done. But we've had a lot of story times today. Including how I lost feeling in my finger. Yay! Like, seriously, also there's the whole, now that I have this scar on my finger, I'm constantly just rubbing it. But you did it anyway, didn't you, Clipper? You did it anyway. Oh, Lord. Oh, this poor damn chicken. I haven't done a Final Fantasy game in a while. I think I might do, the next one I might do might be Final Fantasy 13-2. 13-2 and 13-3. I need to see those. Oh.
Thanks for the help, but I think I would have worn him down in a minute.
That's a little bit funny, Clipper. I'm glad you're okay, but that's a little bit funny. And Protein, I've heard... Oh, hang on. Adjusting in my seat. I have heard that they are good. I've heard that they're better than 13. To which I can't help but feel, yeah, that's a low bar. Like, I like 13 more than I did before. That's a low bar. I also never did go back to get that platinum trophy for 13. There it is, skill point.
Hi, Spyro. I found this gladiator training arena, and it makes a pretty cool skate park. Care for a test of your boarding skills?
Give me a moment. Something just popped on my phone. I want to clear it out. What the hell did he send? Is it a meme or actual news? What the hell is that? Is that Lego? No, that's no. Huh. Godzilla might be getting Legos. That's neat. I mean, that's up my right. I mean, at least there's that.
You can't catch all 15 of the lizards running around here. Just come back if you want some boarding tips from the master.
Oh, alrighty then. Meh. Okay. So you're gonna disappear if I do that. Might not hurt. I did see I missed a red, so I gotta go back to the tunnel. Hopefully there is no time limit for this one, so might as well. There we go. Come on. There. Gonna need to circle back around up there. Damn it. Damn, thought I could get him. All this just so I could get some goddamn. There we go. Whatever. Unfair. God, I still haven't gotten Silk Song. I've got to Switch 2 as well, so like there's nothing stopping me. Oh yeah, never mind, money. Shit is expensive. Uh-oh. I'm missing one. And I have no idea if it's... I have no idea where it is. Son of a bitch. Found it. Well, I've got Hollow Knight. Like, I could pull that up on my PS4. I would like it physically, so I will need to purchase, or I will repurchase it eventually. But I have access to it. It's Silk Song that I need, I should have said.
Hey, that was great! And while you were boarding, I found this in a lizard burrow.
Emily, that is actually my cousin's name.
All right, if you can catch all the lizards without wiping out and before time runs out, I might
Fair enough.
be able to scrounge up another.
But I also did just buy a new water heater, and I'll be buying a new patio, and I might need to buy a new dishwasher. And yes, of the three of those, the patio is the want, not the need. No, it's actually a need. My what I call my patio here right now is legitimately falling apart, and I do not want my daughter walking on that, and she will be walking by this time next year. I'll be shocked if she's not, at least trying to anyway. Yes, it is. Homeownership, it's fun. But to be fair, the water heater, the original one was 12 years old. No, it was 13 years old, so it was past its prime. So fine, whatever. That happened. It sucked. I can deal. The dishwasher, on the other hand, mice ate a part of it. I don't know what part. I tried digging, but ugh. There's a lot of landscaping stuff I got to do with my house. No, I gotta plant a bunch of grass in my front yard because it is very dead. I've been dealing with moles fairly consistently the last couple of years, so... Yeah, rodents, they're fun.
Whoa, that was sweet. And look, there was another egg in the lizard burrow.
Oh, that is awful, man. I am sorry to hear that.
Thank you for rescuing my town. As mayor, I award you with one of our famous giant chicken eggs.
I don't think my dog's coming back down, so I'm gonna close my back door. It's not quite warm enough to leave it open all night. I'll be right back.
I'm sorry. That was the ugliest chicken I've ever seen.
Okay, sitting back down. Where were we? Oh yeah, ugly chicken. There we go. Level complete.
Ooh, look out, Hunter. It's the scary sorceress.
I've warned you already. This place isn't safe for small dragons and pussycats.
Thanks, but I think we can look after ourselves.
Try looking after this.
Come back when you finish witch school, okay?
Say, is it just me? Or is she kind of cute when she's angry?
Alright, sorry for the silence on that. I just got a weird text. Hunter the Simp. Yes, yes he is. Well, I don't need it right now. I didn't expect you to bring her down and need to lay her down.
Well, no. I actually brought her down so she can say goodnight to you.
Okay.
Because I figured you'd appreciate that.
Of course I would. It's not like I didn't spend enough time with her today. Or shiny. Oh, come here, you.
Well, you know, she needs to be moisturized.
Mwah. Look, if anyone doesn't like me gushing over my daughter, sorry, you came to the wrong fucking channel. I'm gonna gush over my daughter. Yeah. Yeah, I am.
And this is one of her new ones. I don't think she wore this one yet.
Oh, yeah, I don't think she has either. Okay, come here, sweetheart. Daddy loves you. You go sleep well. Mommy's putting you to sleep, so you should sleep well. I hope. Please don't give Mommy as much trouble as you gave me last night.
She shouldn't.
No, she likes you.
It's our own fault.
It 100% is. Nasty Nork is a simple creature. Ha! Yeah, he's a simp. Alright, off to Cloud Spires. I would personally call Cloud Spires. Wait, hold on. I'm noticing something. My mic is actually more accurately picking me up now. What? Why? Like, hang on. I have it... I am pushing it further and further away. There, now it's... Wow. I don't know what the hell happened. The only thing that I can think of that happened is... Between last stream and this one is... I did an audition. That's literally the only thing that's different. I'm confused. I am horribly confused. That's so dumb. Admittedly, I am a part of the problem. I absolutely love Cinder. Yeah, no, I'm... Like, the microphone isn't, like, right on top of me like it's been. And I'm watching it peak completely.
If my wings were big and strong like...
Anyway. So, Cloud Spires. I would call it my, my least favorite level of, Sunrise Spring. But the Tiki Lodge exists. And the thing is, I don't hate the Tiki Lodge as a level. It's a fine enough level. It's all of the... It's the NPCs in there. The Tikis annoy me.
The metal armor...
Yeah, I'm fully aware. Molten Crater's music slaps. I'll give you that. Just like Will Smith. Full circle. I like it. Yeah, Protein. Like, I know it's annoying for me, too. Like, I don't like the fact that people can't hear me because my mic is too damn quiet, and I literally have all settings maxed out. So, I don't know. Literally the only thing I've done is I did an audition. And that was it. I did a voice acting audition, and that's the only thing that's been different. It's actually an audition. It felt good to do. I haven't done an audition in a while, so really it was shaking off some rust. But if I somehow get it, that would be fucking awesome. I mean, I'd believe it. I think I use Audacity, I think is the name of it, to record my voiceovers. Yeah, it's like someone's making an indie game about Alice in Wonderland. I forget what the name of the game is called. It's like Alice at the End of Her Life or something like that is what it's called. And they were asking for 5 voice actors, 4 female, 1 male. And I was like, okay, so what's the male going to be? The Mad Hatter? I mean, maybe I could pull the Mad Hatter. No, it was the Cheshire Cat. And I was just like, fuck. Now I really have to go for it. Because while Alice in Wonderland isn't a story I really even have any kind of attachment to, I've always really liked the Cheshire Cat. It wasn't Metro Man. It was, it was... Oh my god, why? It was Megamind. I kept wanting to say Syndrome. But no, Syndrome is another better movie. That's hilarious because those are 2 films that I don't care much, or 2 stories I don't care much for. don't get me wrong. I was hooked on Wicked after I saw the first movie. And I would love to see the stage play now. But yeah, no, I'm not much, I don't do a lot of reading. Like, I'm not one to sit down with a book and just be quiet and read. Nah, that ain't me.
You activated the bellows? Maybe I can get the cloud generator working again.
Okay, so this egg should be destroyed.
The must have been using this thing to clog up the cloud generator.
Oh, excuse me. I mean, yeah.
Our sun has gone out.
Yeah, trust me, I saw that coming from a mile away.
3 sun seeds, but they keep burning out before we can get them in the pot.
Also, gotta say, probably one of the most horrifying deaths of a Disney villain. Like, this dude fought for his fucking life in those last moments of life.
Step on this.
Like, I'm sorry, like, yeah, no capes, like, and there's why. Oh, the callback was amazing. But, like, look at how it went down. This dude just survived getting hit by a fucking car that was thrown at him by the world's strongest man, and lands in the engine of his plane, and is just scratching and crawling and clawing at the side of the engine with nothing but futility. And he hears the engine catch his cape, and he gets pulled in feet first. While it's over in an instant for, all of us watching, 100% that felt like an eternity to that poor bastard. And I almost wish I could say the dude didn't deserve that. He 100% did. Syndrome was such a piece of shit. Doesn't look like there's nothing up here. Okay. I remember when I was younger, this challenge took me a bit. Now, that being said, I am all for the fact that, these superheroes don't hold back. Like, if there is no other option on the field, they'll go for the kill. It really is, Clipper. Oh, yeah, no, 100%. Like, it's one of those justified kills. Like, Syndrome is way too dangerous if he took out the amount of supers he did. And he had also just taken Jack. Like, Mr. Incredible was no longer in superhero mode. He was in dad mode. Yeah, I won't say that Syndrome didn't deserve it, for sure. It's just, it is such a horrifying way to go. There we go. I kind of regret moving my poncho blanket. It is actually kind of chilly.
Now that's what I call a sun. Here, you can have this last sun seed as a souvenir. I think it might be a dud, though.
I think you might be a dud. Yeah, what you gonna do now? You gonna cry about it? Lulu! A very okay black mage in the Final Fantasy series. Like, she never felt too amazing. At least to me. Oh, yeah, no, I am... Like I said, 100% on his side. I'd have done the same if someone did that. I'd do the same now if someone tried to take my girl. I wouldn't succeed. I can't throw a fucking car. But I sure as shit would try to kill the person. And I consider myself a pacifist in that sense. I will say, though, another favorite trope, like what I was saying earlier about, like, an actor, like, selling me sadness is proof that they're an amazing actor. I will also love a justified crash out. Damn! No, that's impressive. Me, personally, I love them both. I think they are both just fantastic, fun times. I am turning on my goddamn heater because I'm not getting up to get my frickin' blanket. But, yeah, usually it's the other way around. Usually people love 10, hate 10 too. Okay, that heater just blew cold air at me. It is a traitor.
We usually wake up our rain cloud at the crack of dawn. But these mischievous spirits are stopping our bells from ringing.
Why do you have a separate rain cloud? Did I not just free your factory for producing these? I missed. Oh well. I didn't realize that they stay gone. I thought you had to do... Alright, cool. I am showing just how good I am at Spyro, aren't I? Admittedly, I was playing with the joystick, and this is one of those times where having the D-pad just feels better. Okay, it is very hard to hate Auron. I've heard hatred for Yuna. Titus pisses me off at times. Like Final Fantasy X too, if I could skip minigames. Agreed. There's too damn many. And not enough of them are actually enjoyable. Like, oh my god, the Thunder Plains. Fuck that one. I need redundant back. Okay, you know what? That's fair. That's fair, Clipper. No, Lulu, I don't mind. Riku, I don't mind. Kamari has zero personality to begin with, so do not care for him. Let's see. Hey, let me go down the list because I do want to play through Final Fantasy X eventually. Let's see here. Titus. When he steps up, I like him. Otherwise, he's a whiny bitch. That's fair, Luke. Auron, fantastic. The king of aura farming, in my opinion. Riku can be a little bit annoying. But yeah, she gets better towards the end. Waka, he's racist, but he learns by the end. He's better by the end. But he's Kamari, nothing. There's nothing to him. Yuna, I fucking love. Lulu, take it or leave it. Like, the problem with 10 is that they've got a lot of characters. They don't have enough good ones. And not to mention, it's also got some of the worst ultimate weapons in the series. Not for the sake of what they do. What they do is amazing. It's how they're obtained. Oh, that was the wrong direction. I know where I'm supposed to be. I fell. And I'm somebody who has obtained them. Funny enough, the Thunder Plains one, getting the Onion Knight, nah, that was fine. You can cheese that. No, Yes, you are right. I do, and my wife and I do have lists of games we want to get a hold of. The entirety of the Xenoblade series is on that list. And seeing as you can get every single one of them on Switch, that's what we're going to do. Whether or not I stream them, I do not know. I might. It could be fun. Especially, you know, I might do it just for the sake of you being around, Luke. Wouldn't mind some help every now and then. Good. Now, I don't mind a large cast of characters, but the characters have to be good. I will say, though, Final Fantasy X, one of my favorite leveling systems. I unironically love the sphere grid. No, no, no. No! You bastard! My first death. Nothing is very okay. No, there are Chrono Cross levels of characters. Why were you alive? My floors are so loud I can hear my wife walking around with my daughter in her room right now. I mean, Clipper, like, yeah, that is a fair concern. Oh, no, I'm missing some. I hate missing gems in this level. I don't like coming back when I have the radar, if I can avoid it. But I might just do that just so I can leave this place. I don't care for Cloud Spires. I mean, yeah, go for it if you think it's one of the ones I missed. Because, yeah, I likely have. I hate this level. Oh, there's one. So I'm missing 5. I am missing a blue. That's the first accordion, and the first one. Don't go on the whirlwind. Ooh. I think, yeah, there it is. You're right. And this is one that I do miss a lot. Because I always forget that is there. Good. Done here. Next up is the Tiki Lodge. I am just flying through there. No effort shall be expended. I mean, it looks like an accordion, but it's a bellows. And not like the main villain of Owl House.
At last, my portal is working again. Come visit me at the Tiki Lodge.
I will reluctantly visit you at the Tiki Lodge. But this is, like I said, I am just... Oh, the Owl House was fantastic. I'm so happy that my wife and I watched it.
sure to keep...
You know what? No, it wasn't here. Is it back here? There it is. I'm gonna grab this so I don't need to come back. Oh, you just finished it last month? Nice! Fucking love that series. But cartoons are for children! Yeah, fucking miss me with that bullshit. Now, Last Airbender is genuinely an amazing show. Cactus juice. It's the quenchiest. Now, I'm doing this real quick. Because now I don't need to come back for it. I can just 100% go through the level without having to do any backtracking. Because I do not believe that there is a mystery vase. Seriously? Oh my god, the Ember Island Players is like a lot of people's favorite episode because it's so ridiculous. But I mean, I can understand it. It's literally the penultimate episode. The next episode is the finale. Like, it definitely feels like it should have been earlier in that final season. Alright, I will do that level after I do Shroom Speedway. Wow, no, this is wild. I hear I do not hear of people disliking that. Yeah, I want to get the race done. I hate the races. So exciting, high octane action, guys. No, I'm on lap 2 already. God, this is a short level. I'm trying to think what other good shows are out there. I know one I won't shut up about, and I'm perfectly okay with it, is Transformers Prime. If you're a fan of Transformers, Prime should be a watch. If for no other reason than they got fucking Peter Cullen and Frank Welker back for Optimus and Megatron. I'll read what you wrote in a set clipper. I can't miss any of these rings. So always the only reminded me of Star Trek D69. DS9 had 9-episode finale arc, and one of the episodes is basically a side plot tied into the Yeah, you know what, and I kind of like when when they do that just for the sake of breaking tension, like just kind of lightening up the mood. That's why I like Ember Island players. All right, time attack. Ah, yes, my least favorite version of the time attack because you don't get time bonuses. Look at me going off the beaten path. Normally I go to dandelions after this, but now I'm shooting spiders in the butt. Really? Ho! Screw you, game! Which, that's kind of ridiculous, but, like, I mean, different tastes, different thing, different shows. I get it. You're expecting one thing, you get another. I mean, I'm not gonna fault anyone for disliking Ember Island players. Like I said, it's just wild to me to see people stating that they dislike it, because I'm so used to the opposite. I 100% could have done that much faster had I gotten the, You know what? I'm actually going to legitimately try. Yeah, that was so much better. I just don't remember if there's... Yeah, 56, 56, hell yeah. Alright, so there's no skill points tied to timing because, holy shit, I cut 13 seconds off there.
Whoa! A bunch of sheep in flying saucers just came out of nowhere and started blasting up the race course.
Oh, that sounds miserable there, buddy.
Looks like I'll have to hop in my plane and teach him some manners. Look out, sheep. Here I come.
Boy, these sound effects sure are annoying, aren't they? Fucking hell. And of course, no aiming reticle, because who needs that? Yeah, just a bit. Well, silly little thing for a silly little challenge. There we go.
Woohoo! Check it out. The squad leader had abducted this egg.
First try, baby. Tater. Where's Tot? Alright, one last level in this world.
Yay! My portal is working. I'll see you at the beach.
I don't know how many eggs I have, and I only need 14. Ugh. And after this level, it's Buzz, then Sergeant Bird's barracks.
While I was gone, my friends borrowed the Rhinox submarine, and then they took it for a joyride, and then they smashed it into a big pile of rocks. Oddly enough, the Rhinox failed to see the humor in the story and stuffed my friends in the jail behind you.
I mean, to be fair, that's destruction of personal property. Like, I'm sorry, I'm kind of with the Rhinox on this one. Hold on. Is there? No, I'm thinking the other cave. Also, where the hell did they come from with that? Where did it go? Why was it here? This is a single underwater cave. So funny enough, my wife and I were actually at a we're at a secondhand store Friday. Yeah, Friday after I got off work. And they had Spyro Reignited on Switch for like $20. And I looked at my wife and says, I am so tempted to grab that just to say that I have it on more than one system. So I've already got it on PS4 and Steam. I literally only need Switch and Xbox now. Jason. Okay, my wife is currently sending me a ton of TikToks right now. I guess our daughter is down. I just figured she'd come down with me. Doesn't want to spend time with me. How shameful. This is me joking, by the way. I mean, she's an individual. She can do whatever she wants. I'm sure she's probably, if our daughter is in fact down, then she is likely, she's likely catching up on stuff that she can do on her computer or something. Ah, headshot. Also, I always remember that dude being called Jason, because Jason was, well, still is a close family friend. Practically an older brother in a sense, because our families grew up together. Like, our parents all knew each other from years and years ago. Like, his dad is my dad's old high school friend. So, like, as a kid, I always remembered, oh, hey, Jason is here. And I always crack the joke, hey, look, Jason, it's you. Oh, for the love of God, we are circling back. Why does this keep happening? Why is my life a meme? I legitimately hate this jump. I never feel like you can get high enough.
You can hover to...
Yeah, I know. I'm fully aware. I'm trying that now, Zoe. Yay, I did it! Yay! Yoink, 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 yoink. That was easy. Blue 13? The fuck? Where the fuck does the name Blue 13 even come from for Steiner? But I will agree with him that Steiner's fucking awesome. I firmly believe Steiner has the best character arc and personal story growth out of any character in Final Fantasy.
Some of my seal friends are trying to take down a Rhinoc fortress. I'm about to go and lend a foot. I love the smell of singed Rhinoc in the morning.
And this is how we discover that Sheila is a bit of a sociopath. Also, this mission makes no sense. Like, these dudes light the fuses for their bombs immediately. Yeah, that's the only thing I think of is, like, referencing Red 13 without being Red 13, in which case, Steiner is who you go with? Like, Vivi's right there, wearing blue, and is a legitimate experiment.
Rhinox have built a fortress on our beach, and we're gonna blow it to smithereens. We just need you to take out all the turrets for us. We're lighting the bomb now. Just make sure to stop all those turrets before the fuse runs out, okay?
Again, why do you light the fuse now? There we go. Ah. Yeah, but even so, what did his brother come up with it? Was it just like trolling him? I mean, if so, it fucking worked apparently.
Wow! I can't believe I survived that blast! It's a good thing I kept this egg nice and safe in my pocket.
Blue 13 might be one of the wildest things I've ever heard. And I've heard some wild shit. Yeah, I don't even think my brother has anything that he's trolled me that long with. Like, holy hell. Wait, hold up. That can mean... Oh my god. There are scenes where he is called Adalbert Steiner, which means he was called Adalbert Blue 13. Oh, that... Oh my god, that should have raised red flags. No, that is absolutely hilarious to me. So wrong, so mean. But that's hilarious. I missed. Yeah, 9 is a constant number appearing in that game. Hang on, before I hop into that, I want to recharge my health. Okay, I know I saw some fodder down here. Ah, fuck it. Let's do this one first. But I mean, I suppose if you're just a kid, yeah, you won't make that connection.
For you, but we used it to test our ultra-high-speed superfluidity tunnel. The good news is that it made it to the end of the tunnel without a scratch. The bad news is that there's no way to get it back out now. The tunnel is chock full of Rhinox and floating mines. The only way to retrieve that egg is to defeat every single Rhinox in the tunnel.
But why? This one never made any sense to me. Like, one, how do I get back out? Because, like, you're telling me that this tunnel just goes to nowhere? You can't just go to where it spits out to grab the egg? Two, how are the Rhinox floating in there when it's a high-velocity tunnel? They should not be stationary. Three, why do I need to kill every single Rhinox on the way down? Why? Ah, that's fair. I mean, I get that. There's plenty of games like that for me that I'm not so sure I ever want to go back to. Okay, they are swimming against the current, but even still? God damn it. Oh, Jesus, I'm at 27 eggs. Seriously, look, I made it there. I made it there, and yet, you know, I missed one. It doesn't make any sense as to why I need to wipe them all out. Oh, that just tells me I need to vote for it then. I fucking love Wario Land 4. I love the Wario Land series in general. 4 just being my favorite. I have the best... 2 and 4 are my favorites. I have the most memories of those two. Why am I sucking? Yeah, Shadows of the Empire, like, I remember playing it at a friend's house, more of when I was an adult. I was like, yeah, this is pretty good. Had I had it as a kid, I'd have loved it. I just don't think it's aged well. There we go.
This egg has surprisingly good fluid dynamic characteristics.
I think I already voted in it, so, yeah.
Submarines will be egg-shaped.
Which, yeah, I would have voted for that, I believe. Or I overlooked it and didn't realize it was there. That dude's gonna grow up to destroy all aliens. Used to love this challenge as a kid. Oh, okay, okay. I think I voted for that.
Pluto the Rhinoc has challenged us to a naval battle. Our speedboat versus his nuclear shark submarine. If we win, we get the dragon egg he's guarding. If we lose, we have to spend a month in KP.
That's fair.
What do you say? Do you want to take on Pluto?
Yeah, I used to love this fight when I was younger. I just play the shit out of it. Unfortunately, controls are a little bit awkward. Okay, cool. I got stuck in a loop. Oh, Yoshi's Island. That's another one I really want to play. Yoshi's Island is my earliest video game memory. I win.
Wow, that's the first time Bluto has ever lost. You got a lot of talent for someone so purple. I hope this egg
Was that racist? Also, bro, you're kind of purple in this game too. Jackie! Adorable. Oh, you're just not affected by anything, huh? Okay. Oh, 6 golden coins is such a good game. It's not a game I think I'll ever actually stream, but still such a good game. It's like there's a lot of handheld games I'm like, yeah, I could play through that, but I'd rather just sit down and play them myself on my own time. Just relax. Like right now, I'm currently when time allows, I'm currently playing through Oracle of Seasons, like in bed, like a half hour before bed, before I pass out. I'll usually lay in bed. I'll pull up my Game Boy Advance SP and I'll play that. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know how I dealt with it. Because I was not good. I was terrible. I legitimately was one of the worst people to ever play a frickin' video game.
My plan worked! That dumb octopus dropped the jail key while he was shaking me. Now I can free my friends!
Give me a moment. Okay, you guys are already swimming through the gate before it opened. What the frick?
Oh, I forgot to tell you. One of the Rhinox had this egg in his lunchbox.
That's effed up. Why would he have it in his lunchbox? The sorceress wants them to hatch so she can take their wings. Ugh. 14. Missing 14. Of course, I don't have access to that yet. Much as I want to. Oh, no. I was only missing 2. Okay. Duh. Molten Crater's not finished. Alright. Let's go fight the Dark Souls of Spyro. Mmm.
Let's head on over to the balloon. The balloon's all ready, sir. Just jump on.
Listen carefully, you stupid girl. I'm only going to ask you one more time. Why haven't you disposed of that infernal dragon?
I've tried to scare him off, Your Highness. But he's just not afraid of anything.
Oh, you bet your ass I knew.
Not afraid?
Like, the three main Spyro YouTubers that I followed at the time. I still follow all three of them.
Magic.
They all reported about that.
Whip up a monster and eliminate
With Canadian Guy A even going so far as to have his wife, who isn't much of a gamer and has never played Spyro before, fight Spike in a video, or fight Buzz in a video, and beat him.
This ought to do it. You, come here.
I do like Buzz's music, though. He's got some... The music is pretty damn good in this game, aside from the sorceress. Her music's boring.
When I heard the sorceress was planning to ambush you, I got here as fast as I could. No worries, though. This wussy green toad will be no match for the two of us.
Gamer difficulty does pro gamer, based, average, amateur, easy, journalist. I mean, we all know about the Cuphead review, right? Yeah, that one... Oh my god. All right, cool. Yeah, totally the Dark Souls of the of Spyro. I did, and I love that Pokemon responded back. I win. No, I can appreciate when they're self-aware like that. Thanks, Grayson.
Okay, Dragon. You've managed to survive
Oh
longer
my
than
god.
expected. But you haven't the slightest idea what sort of dangers lie ahead of you. I suggest you grab your cat friend and whatever eggs you found and hightail it back home while you still can. I'm telling you this for your own good, you know.
Yeah, nah, I'm good. Damn.
Ah, my good friend Spyro. The sorceress caught this naughty bird letting off rockets in her fireworks factory. But I'm willing to release him into your custody.
It's a fireworks factory. That's where rockets are supposed to go off, aren't they?
What a sucker. That is, it's a far, far better thing you do today, Spyro, than you have ever done, and, well, so forth, etc. You get the idea.
No, the animations are phenomenal in Reignited. I love them.
Sergeant Bird, 90068. Awaiting orders, sir.
I think you'll have to find your commanding officer for that. Hey, what are those things?
These are the latest military hardware. DBX-9 rocket launchers, state-of-the-art.
So why didn't you use them to escape?
Because I have limited ammo, and I wanted to conserve it. For this. Say,
Limited ammo, my ass.
Those dragons had all been dead for 1,000 years or something.
Well, the rumors of our
Like, that's his regular attack.
Exaggerated. We just wanted a little peace and quiet.
Well, if it's peace and quiet you want, you should stay clear of my homeworld for a bit.
His eyes are lopsided.
Up Rhinox for weeks. Cheerio.
Oh. Why didn't it show that I picked up a gem?
I have to train the hummingbirds. They must be in peak physical condition if we're going to take on the sorceress.
Funny enough, the hummingbirds are a side mission.
Sir, the situation is this. Yesterday at 18:45 hours, the Rhinox invaded. We defended as best we could, sir, but without your leadership, we didn't put up an effective resistance. By 1900 hours, the rest of the squad was captured and the Rhinox had complete control of the base.
Huh. You really do just need to walk up to them. I've always blown the shit out of those, Oh,
Thank you,
you popped up here. Yeah, I've always just shot the shit out of the caves and cages. There's my exit. There's my exit. That. Alright, I need them bombs.
Sir, I've captured the enemy rations. They won't march far on an empty stomach.
Seriously, why are they treating these eggs like they're allowed to eat them? The sorceress does not want them eaten. She wants their wings.
Sir, the Rhinox have blocked the way out of this next cave with a security door, and I don't think you'll be able to blast your way through this one. Recommend you land on the weights and carry them to the pressure-sensitive security switches either side of the door. When in position, press the...
Yeah. Okay. I know this one. There's the other weight. Oh. Oh, hey, look, Pip-Up cards. I knew I was forgetting something. Oh, I'm sure she looks silly as hell.
She's right up against the edge.
Yes, she is. Weird.
She did look like she was on her back for a minute, and she was moving so much I wasn't sure if she got down, so I waited.
I mean, she seems fine.
It's fine now, yeah.
Did she give you any trouble going down? Fine. I'll try not to be, you know, disheartened by that. Yeah, sorry. My wife just showed me the baby monitor, and our daughter's weird. To be fair, she is my daughter. Weird is exactly what I expect. Yeah. I'll take these. Thank you. I got 4 shots. There we go. And now I should just have the one. No, I'm gonna have to go back. Damn it! I always do this. I always think that I have enough to blow up everything I need to blow up, and I'm fucking wrong. Thank you. Kill a ladybug to get a butterfly. That makes sense. Organizing our purchases. What did we end up with? We ended up with Dragon Warrior, and what was the other one? Okay.
We also got Nintendo Land for Wii U.
Okay, yep. Oh, why not boot it up? Alright, now I can start collecting all the gems that I've passed up on. I mean, it's a bare bones RPG. But one I find it easier than Final Fantasy 1. Okay. Oh, this is set. Now I go back through the cave systems and pick up the last remaining gems. I hope, beyond hope, that I have everything. Alright, got that.
So by bare bones, do you mean like the Legend of Zelda?
Kinda. There's not a lot of intricacy to it, and there are a grand total of 2 boss fights in the entire game. One of them you don't even realize is a boss fight, but it is considered that. It's a green dragon, and then after that, it's the final boss. Yeah. The final boss at least has 2 phases.
Mission accomplished. It's great to have you back, sir.
Woohoo! But not done here. I have a lot more. Ryan Lee? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, well, it's great that we have an NES. It's just, the remaster made it a lot harder. Good. Because I had a very easy time when I played the original Dragon Quest. And now I own Dragon Warrior, which is goddamn sick. Oh, he headshot me. You headshot a penguin. That's kind of impressive. Don't forget, there is an AV switch that you're gonna have to flip through on behind. I mean, that's fair.
Oh, that's...
What's the problem? That, yeah.
Yeah, now it's fine.
Yeah, fancy ass VCR system right there. Alright, where's that mole? There he is. I'm not even nostalgic for the game, and just everything about what I'm seeing over there makes me feel nostalgic.
You want me to turn it?
No. I gotta focus on Spyro. Trust me. If I have downtime at... Oh my god, even the music's... It's hitting me. Yeah, because I'll be honest. The last time I played, the only time I played Dragon Quest 1 was on my phone. Of course, it's gonna give problems. Why wouldn't it? It's an old ass NES game.
No, it's the controller.
Ooh, we don't have a backup one, do we?
Yeah, only the A button's working.
Try unplugging it and resetting the system. That's literally the only thing I can say, but that tells me we might want to make another swing by the toy box and have him look at the controller. Yeah, I need to get those. Oh, wait, no. We have... What Dragon Quest do we have on Switch? Because I know we picked up one of the HD remakes. Is it 3 or is it 1 and 2?
1 and 2 just came out for Switch 2.
Okay.
We also have Dragon Quest 11.
Yes, which I am playing through on the Switch 1.
Okay, now.
Okay. Oh, that was just a skill point? I didn't even need to... Oh, okay. Alright, I'm spending enough time here in Sergeant Bird's base. I gotta get to the Tiki Lodge. Yeah, it's just one of those things. We don't usually hit game stores. Like, there's no GameStops near us anymore. The 2 closest ones closed, which sucks. One was literally right down the road from us. Oh, Roy's a little bit shy.
All those game stores we have now are actually secondhand game stores.
I mean, I'm cool with that, either way. It's just when it comes to new releases, we don't really have a good answer. Yeah. But Dragon Warrior is way better than 2. Okay, no, 2B's pretty fucking solid.
I mean, 3 movies and TV shows.
Yeah.
All 3. That's why I said I don't care about 2B right now.
Yeah. Oh. Oh my god. Clipper, I love the head cannon. I need health. There we go. And of course they're key cards. That's annoying. That actually makes me not want it anymore. Because I am adamant I will never buy a fucking key card. Like Pokopia, I'm going to buy that digitally. Because buying a key card is like you're buying it digitally anyway, so why the frick not?
Yeah. Yeah. Game key is just digital with extra steps.
Uh-huh. And to try to keep you from being able to, like, share the game. Or control the game, so. Square Enix is the only company I know about that uses keycards. You mean besides Nintendo themselves? Pokopia is a keycard, dude. If they released a version of Pokopia that's not a keycard, I will get that version. Oh, wait. Did I just see it? I did. There we go. But, like, key cards are something... Ah, okay, that would do it. Yeah, if you didn't want Pokopia in the first place, yeah, no, you obviously, you wouldn't be aware. And that's fine. Pokopia is definitely not for everyone, but I'm curious enough about it.
I was already curious about it. Pokemon and Hopeless Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
I was already interested.
Yes, so far the rest of our games have been real cards. The key cards are an experiment in a lot of ways. Because it's just one of those things, like what the idiot from, I think it was EA said. They want people to get used to not owning their games, in which case, fuck that noise. I paid money to own this game. I'm going to own it. You're not taking it away from me. I don't believe the flowers are a skill point, but I'm gonna go for it. Okay, that 100% looks like I should have been able to charge through it, but I guess not. Oh yeah, no, like that's the thing. Like, just have it on the card. Come on. I can understand it if the game is larger than what the key card can hold. And that's why you have the key card system. Like, have part of the game on that and download the rest later. It's literally what Spyro Reignited did. Spyro Reignited is just Spyro the Dragon. But 2 and 3 get downloaded after you put the game in your system. Yeah, 64 gigabytes is more than enough for a lot of games. And I'm dead. I hit the slope of the lava. Yeah. Which that would be the full game on the cart, and it'd be perfectly fine. And I'd be down for that. Which, I mean, I know it is, because it's... I'm pretty sure that's Switch 1, so... Really? It wasn't close enough to activate? There we go. Ricky! That's what I thought. Yeah, I have unnecessarily strong opinions about The key cards. Honestly, Clipper, that would have been better. I think that would have been better. It would have driven me mad, but I would have had to wait. I mean, you're right. It is necessary to be angry about something like this because, like, it's bullshit. The company's doing this crap. It's pure bullshit. And, I don't know, it drives me... It's just one of those things that I'm like... It feels pointless to be mad about it because they're gonna do it anyway, but at the same time, also... You should be fucking mad! It's an underhanded thing to do. I don't like getting like this. Like, I am extremely passionate about gaming. Like, there's a reason why I started streaming. I fucking love video gaming. Yes. No, that is... You're right. And it's how I feel. I'm all for game preservation. So much so that, like, if the company isn't willing to actually preserve the game, make it available, and all that, yeah, I'm all for pirating. Oh yeah, you guys are immortal. And especially, like, with this new digital age of, like, oh, every game needs to be digital because reasons. Like, okay, so I don't own it? Awesome. Then I'm not stealing it if I pirate it. Like, shocker, but that's just how it should be. And I'm a guy who doesn't like emulation. The fact that I'm emulating this right now is only for sake of ease. I own... Spyro 3, both physically on PS1 and Reignited, and I have it on my PlayStation Classic. Okay, that's emulation, but minor details. Like, I like that I am seeing a resurgence of physical media. It's a necessity nowadays. Yep. Like, I prefer, if you're going to do something like that, have the DLC on the cartridge or on the disc. Which is what Shovel Knight did. The Shovel Knight game that my wife and I have, it's the Treasure Trove edition. It has all of the DLC standard on the game. I don't have to download it. It came with. Wild concept. And that's more of what I prefer. Because once an online store goes down, you ain't getting it anymore. It's done. Hold up, they didn't? Well, it's Nintendo. They are the scummiest of the big three, in my opinion. And I'm a massive Nintendo fanboy. I play a lot of their fucking games. Breath of the Wild Switch 2 edition doesn't have the DLC. Apparently. Yeah, you have to buy the DLCs. Any and all want for the Switch 2 edition of Breath of the Wild just went out the fucking window for me. That's hilarious. Oh, fuck. Nintendo makes it so painful to love them.
Look at slime.
That's a she slime.
Take
Friend of
this
ours
egg
earlier.
as a sign of your honorary membership in the lodge.
Yeah, honestly, Mercenaries mode feels like something that all Resident Evils should just have. Color. Because the regular slimes are blue, so when it's an orange one, they're like, okay, we need to differentiate it. She. DLC is something that is a mixed bag for me. Okay, I'll give you that, Clipper. Xbox is going downhill fast.
I hope it's not a bad omen.
No, I'll give you that, Luke. But you are also giving me the example of DLC that I hate. Cosmetic DLC that costs $20 to $40. It happens, it exists, and it's bullshit. Like, hey, here's a brand new shirt you can wear on your character. Please give me $50. Fuck you!
Oh, so it doesn't matter if you're in the treasure. Swarmed by enemies. Cool. I didn't know.
I mean, you're on a world map. Treat it like Final Fantasy. If you're anywhere on the world map, you can get attacked. Oh, hang on. All the flowers are back. I don't like that. I don't want the flowers back. I want to burn them all. But anyway, back to my rant about DLC. DLC can be good. If it is adding, like, new levels or something like that, I'm all for it. Like, give me that shit. Inject it into my veins. You're giving me new stuff about the story, new background content, new addition to the story. Yeah, all for that. Like, I mean, honestly, Bloodborne's my favorite PS4 game, and that is like the height of DLC was the PS4. And the Old Hunters DLC is some of the best DLC out there. Because it's not required, it just adds to the experience. One of the worst examples of DLC, although I'll still defend the game as good, Asura's Wrath. Adventures of Ellie is doing that? That's pretty cool. That's a game that I'm curious about. I know the demo's out, and I can check it out at any time. I just haven't. Okay, I might need to look into that. But I've also got multiple games I'm currently playing through. Because if I count my streaming, I am very actively in the middle of 4 games. Spyro 3, Dark Souls, Demon Souls, and Age of Imprisonment. There's no... I wasted time going for all those.
Spyro, you're just in time. I saw 2 egg thieves run through this door. Well, actually, they paid me to guard their hideout, but that's irrelevant. I'll happily let you through the gate to chase them down for a small finder's fee.
Mm-hmm. I like it. I remember that bit. Clipper, the reason for that? Money. And also, they're fucking idiots.
Thank Thank you, Spyro, and best of luck catching those dastardly egg thieves.
Protein, I'm itching. I almost said screw it to Spyro and just play Dark Souls tonight, but no. I need to get through Spyro before I focus solely on Dark Souls. And then we'll see if I do actually follow through on doing Dark Souls 1 and then immediately Dark Souls 2. Microslap. Look, I am not afraid to call out AI bullshit. I have done it on Discord plenty of times, and I've had people come to me and say, thank you for calling that out. It's been great. I did, unfortunately, recently leave a Discord server that I genuinely enjoyed the guy that ran it. I liked what he did. He was a lot of fun. And hell, he's from Michigan like me. I liked him a lot. I would kind of consider him one of my first real streamer friends, so to speak. We supported the hell out of each other more than anything. It wasn't like we were like super close friends, like, oh, we're gonna play games together all the time, shit like that. No, we were aware of each other. We supported each other. We did what we could with each other, or for each other, when, you know, things lined up. But then the other day, I'm in that server, and it's one of the servers that I more lurk in. I advertise my streams there when I do stream, and that's it. It's a habit I hate personally. I prefer to actually, you know, talk in a server instead of just throwing my self advertisements. But he was talking with someone. He was going back and forth about, oh, hey, this person here actually really does hate everything AI. And the guy says, like, well, it's not even so much that. AI has its uses, which, yes, it does. But generative AI does not. And the guy talked about that. The owner of the stream, of the Discord, and my streamer friend responded with, I disagree entirely, because I'm still putting in a lot of work on this stuff, because I have been working on this picture for 10 hours, and I have been refining it, trying to get the prompts perfect. So, no, I am putting in as much effort as an artist. I'm not in that Discord server anymore, and I unfollowed him on Twitch. And it's like, dude, you can't, like, are you serious? You fucking idiot. Like, I love you, man. You were great. This ain't it, pal. Like, it's one thing to call somebody out and, you know, try and convince them otherwise. I could tell this was not someone I could convince. So I didn't even bother putting in the effort. I'm like, you know what, dude? You keep believing that and see how that goes for you. Because, shocker, if you guys couldn't tell by the fact that I make custom fucking layouts for all of my games, I'm kind of a passionate artist. Maybe I've lost my passion over the years, but, like, I will always still love creating. I might have fixed this. Yeah, it's so much easier to just make it yourself, and you know it'll be done right, exactly how you want it. Art is a process. Also, Protein, that explains a lot why I don't always see you. I thought for sure we were in a Discord server together, but I guess not. Or we are, and I'm making a fool of myself. And yeah, Clipper, I do need to go through and leave some. I am in a few that I'm like, I don't do anything here. I don't pay attention to anything here. I should probably go. Just to clean up my fucking feed. I will see what those messages are soon. I need to focus on this. Oh, mother... Fuck. I hate this one. There we go. Fair enough, Protein. I do appreciate you sticking around for that. I do have other Digimon games I want to play on this channel, so one day I will. One day I will. Like, I wouldn't mind doing my hard mode Time Stranger playthrough on here. I still got to play part 2, and part 3 has been release date's been announced, so I don't even know what that is. Let's see how to do it. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh, you might get your first game over here. It's such a good game. It really is. I could probably go for playing it again. Maybe. We'll see. I feel bad since there's a server we're both in with the owners and Fairy. Am I? That would be Ivy's server, right? I haven't seen shit from them in a long time. Are they good? Yeah, and Luke, that sounds insane. I know my buddy has... I know my buddy's work, he's got a guy that he reports to. Not exactly his boss, but he reports to him because this dude seems to think he's the boss. And tells my friend, hey, I ran this through ChatGPT and asked what fixes are needed. Could you go ahead and just make those fixes? And my buddy's just like, didn't you look it over yourself? He's like, well, no, I don't need to. ChatGPT does it for me. Like, okay. Chris. Yeah. That's why he's looking for a new job after only, like, 3 months at his current. Yeah, that's the biggest problem, is the offloading of thinking. Nobody fucking critically thinks anymore.
Hello, Sparks. Maybe before you take on the... You can also...
It's not company policy. This is like the only guy that does it, but the company likes what he's doing. But it's also like, wait a minute, this dude is feeding these PowerPoints and these brochures into ChatGPT, which is, you know, anyone can frickin' access. It's not exactly an encrypted thing. So it's like company brochures are being shown off, like actual client product. But they don't seem to care because this dude gets his job done. Yes, I will never accept anything AI. Period. That's why I have a rule in my server, no AI. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear about it. I hate this shit. Yeah, right? Like, my company, we have a private AI system. It's an AI assistant. To which I'm like, I won't use it, but that's just pretty much like your own version of Siri. Like, there are worse things. Good. Yeah, pretty much, Clipper. And Protein, that is hilarious. Because that's exactly what I expect most AI systems to do. And I love the fact that so many video game CEOs are like, well, yeah, this is just what everyone is doing now. So, like, get used to it. No, trust me, no one's actually fucking doing this. Like, you just want to convince yourself that what you're spending money on is actually any good. Yeah, spells are named weird, by the way. I am hitting all the wrong buttons there. Also try to overpromise, underdeliver. Yeah, and I thought that was my job to overpromise and underdeliver. AI's taking my gerb. That's probably the only South Park thing I really reference regularly. I really don't care much for South Park. Mostly it's Cartman. Cartman just kind of fucking ruined it for me. He's such a piece of shit. There we go. Keep that. I have seen the enshittification video, yes. I love it. Okay, boss fight. There we go. Nora. Alright, we're getting close to end, so I think we'll do Midday Garden. We'll finish Midday Gardens and we'll call it good. Yeah, 2001. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's kind of much how it is.
Nice work,
Like, it's really just, we can throw money at the problem and fix it. And when asked how, they're just like,
gems when they're even further away from Spyro.
Good. I love that this devolved into a shit on AI stream. This makes me feel so much better. 'Cause, fuck AI. The king or a church. I'm pretty sure you can save at churches in that. I mean, that's fair, Clipper. I can understand that entirely, but I think that's more of a reason for you to not give up on it. Because when this bubble pops, and it will, you're gonna need actual competent people.
Hey, Spyro.
Ah, Enchanted Towers, okay. Thank you, Clipper. I got that dad sneeze down. Unnecessarily loud. Learned that from my father. That man shakes the house. Mingus, that's a name. Oh, really? Huh. This was before I joined in. I mean, I've been aware of Ivy since the Twitter days when she still went by Ridley. Like, I always joked with her about how she was constantly changing her identity, and I was like, it's hard to keep track of you. I mean, like, in a situation like that, how do you tell your boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other, what have you, about something like that they are sensitive about, and that you can't stand? So, like, I don't blame you for not saying anything. No, I mean, you were a good boyfriend then. Alright, it's time to get my namesake of a dragon. Well, in a second. I got something else to blow up first. Oh, yeah, no, it just happened to be that a post, she made a post, and I was like, oh, that is you. You did change your name again, and she just laughed about it. I was like, I honestly thought I lost you. No worries. Alright, was the last one down here? No, further this way. I'm sorry, that was number 3. I missed a shot? Okay, here's me. I am not good enough to catch an eggshell like that. Pick a name I would never change when the searcher. I mean, same. Like, this Bubs is literally a nickname that I've had for decades. So, I knew damn well that it would never go anywhere. Modesty? Are you actually modest? Oh. Yeah. Alright, level complete. Alright, so then next time we stream, next time we play this is going to be next Sunday. My in-laws are in town Friday through Sunday. And I don't want to stream while they're here, even though they will be out Saturday night. It's far easier not to. That's kind of wild that someone got upset you didn't want to be Clipper. But anyway. Let me go ahead do... Is that her here that I can do it? Yep. Do a save game. Yes. There we go. And I'm going to do system, and I'm going to do save state. And there we go. I want this as saved as possible, and hopefully this doesn't break. It was giving me trouble earlier, so... Anyway, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end there. Let the music keep going. And let's find somebody to raid. Following. Who am I following that I could throw y'all at? Okay, you're playing Pokopia. I can't throw at you. Just chatting. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Hito is live. He's doing some retro, so we're gonna raid Hito. Because he's trying to get back into the whole streaming thing, and he's he's a good guy. He is someone I would consider a streamer friend, for sure. And he doesn't use AI, he pays an artist. So way better. Alright. That's going to do it for tonight. You guys watch this on YouTube. Thank you guys so very, very much. Take care of yourselves.